You know, the name Ethan Page is more or less married to AIW. When people talk about how I broke in and made my name, AIW is usually and should be the first three letters out of somebody's mouth. You know, since 2012, I've gone from grandstanding on Twitter, asking and pleading to be added to the Jayla tournament, to main eventing Absolution. Hell, winning the Jayla tournament, winning the Absolute title 3 times. So now, when you ask about AIW, Ethan Page should be the first words out of somebody's mouth. And yet here we are heading into the biggest show of the year, and Ethan Page doesn't have a match. He doesn't have a match. He wants a match. Ethan Page sure as hell wants a match. And I think my relationship with management, I think they'll let me make a match for Absolution. And there's only one guy whose name does not come up when people bring up AIW. One guy's name should never be brought up when they talk about AIW. And why? Because you, sir, have not only disrespected me, you have disrespected the company and what it means to be in AIW. How much heart you need to put out. How much blood you need to bleed. How much passion, dedication, and love all the guys in that locker room have put out for AIW, and you, Sean Schultz, have done absolutely none of those. And I don't mean because you don't do any cool wrestling moves and you're boring as hell. I mean because you're a jerk and nobody goddamn likes you. You disrespect what we built. And I kind of like it. Because I was you too. I spat in the face of people who made AIW what it is. And I changed the course of that company's history forever when I became the only 3-time Absolute Champion. So you know what? I'm going to give the devil his due, no pun intended. And I will go a little bit on your side of wrestling, the old school way. A little throwback. You know, that's a lie. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for Chandler Biggins. A man who loved that old school Southern style wrestling. This match is for him. And like I said earlier, I feel like my relationship with management kind of gives me a little leeway, freedom, some matchmaking ability. So Biggins, hell, this is for me too. Because my first Absolution, I witnessed one of the craziest matches I've ever seen in my life. The Duke versus Jock Sampson in a bull rope match are memories that I will never, ever forget as a wrestler and a fan and somebody that has bled in this goddamn company. So Sean Schultz, whether they agree with it or not, I'm showing up. I'm showing up on Absolution. I'm putting my wrist out to be tied up, to look at you across the goddamn ring. Because trust me, Ethan Page has been chained up and looked across to his opponent before, and I've bled buckets to win a goddamn match. I've walked out of buildings with scars that I will never, ever forget. And I plan on giving you the same goddamn experience. You want to be a part of this company? You want Ethan Page to notice you? Well, I'm looking right at you, Sean Schultz. And I will be looking right across the ring at you. Right across the ring while we're tied up. That's 16, 18 feet of rope. I don't care. I'm going to beat your ass, choke you out, slap all 4 turnbuckles, and walk out of Absolution. Not the winner, but the man who made you earn your goddamn spot.